I bet you can't guess which one of these two rings is better. This S rank ring with 1800% companion damage, or this D rank ring with no other attributes except for the egg throw damage bonus that it comes with. Don't cheat and leave your guess in the comments because I'm sure you'll definitely be wrong. But real quick, because we are just at the edge of hitting the 15,000 subscriber mark, I want to do a milestone giveaway to help anyone who wants to purchase the ad package or any slimes and mythic summons that they may want. I want to give out two $50 gift cards to either the Apple App Store or Google Play Store if you're choosing. The two winners will be chosen from the comments under this video, so drop a comment down below to enter, and also be sure you are subscribed with notifications on. That way you will get notified whether or not you won, or else you might miss it. We are now going to jump into a stage boss battle with the S rank ring that I showed off earlier, where using this ring brings the stage boss to 11.7 AB HP remaining. Now if we switch over to our D rank ring with no other attributes at all, we get hit with a damage loss displayed on the screen. So it should be obvious that this ring will be worse off compared to our S rank ring, or so we initially thought. As we jump into the stage boss battle, we're still doing tons of damage to the stage boss, even after that overall damage dip from switching rings. And surprisingly, we're actually going past the performance of our S rank ring, where we left the stage boss at 2.3 AB health remaining, compared to the 11.7 AB from our S rank ring. This is not a bug or glitch, and I'll explain why this is the case. This is because yesterday's recent update brought about recent bug fixes. One of the bug fixes fixed how the skill damage bonus applies on our rings, for example, towards skills. So now the egg throw bonus on D rank rings apply to our egg throw damage. Previously it failed to do so, so no one was using these lower rank rings. And again, we can see this because when we do switch to this rank D ring with a couple of attributes added onto it, even though it is quite a terrible ring and not special at all, we still start to blitz through the stage boss and progress as if we had a bunch of slime and relic promotions all at once. This is all happening even though the attributes on the ring are terrible, not even having over 500% companion damage. This is just a ring I had left over in my inventory, so we can only imagine what a good D rank ring with tons of companion damage would do for us. With this new ring change, we still progressed all the way to Cocytus 2, stage 6-3, which was a solid 6 stages of progress with a subpar ring. Now, the reason why egg throw was such a major influence to our damage is due to Sparrow figurine. The effect of Sparrow figurine causes us to cast egg throw every time our bird companions land 5.9 attacks, and because our companions attack insanely fast, it does make for the bulk of our damage. To show this, I'm going to switch over to Slime figurine and jump into a stage boss battle. We end up dealing close to 0 damage, leaving the stage boss at 92.3 AB HP remaining. But if we switch back to Sparrow figurine, making that minor change in figurine relics allows us to deal multiples of damage higher, because as you can see, our companions are spamming egg throw, bringing the stage boss's health to 21.9 AB. Now, although we were presented with various bug fixes from that update, you can see from this recommended product pop-up after losing to the stage boss that Legend of Slime still has a ways to go in terms of fixing bugs, because we're not actually able to even purchase these packages, since I have purchased them before in the past. So I guess it's a give and take relationship when it comes to these bug fixes. While some get fixed, more end up getting introduced. Now I want to cover how you should be running your Slime Legion dungeon runs going forward, since this bug fix changes how you should be searching for rings. But first I wanted to show you the raw change in damage that came from this bug fix. Previously, our record for beating Dwarven King was 5.1 AB damage. Now, after doing our most recent run, with the recent bug fixes to our rings and other skill damage sources, we deal 9.18 AB damage to Dwarven King with a suboptimal ring. This essentially gave us double the damage for free, so let's jump into a Slime Legion dungeon run. This way you can understand which attributes to choose for based on this latest ring change. But as a disclaimer, I have the Slime Club membership, so I am able to sweep through Slime Legion dungeon battles, which you'll see shortly. And right off the bat, we start very strong. As you can see, our rings start at the D ranking, which is exactly what we want. We don't want to pick up any grade bonuses, because if we do, we wouldn't get a ring with egg throw as the skill damage attribute. Next, we have to be careful on floors 1, 5, 10, and 15, since we can potentially be locked into choosing grade as our last attribute, because once you do run out of refreshes, you can't decline the choice that is presented to you. And you can see this from the companion damage choice that is from our last refresh. However, this is perfect because companion damage is the main attribute you want to go for, so we are very happy about that so far. Floor 2 has further promise with another companion damage choice, and don't forget to never pick the blue attributes unless you're pushing Slime Legion dungeon stages. This is because the blue attributes only last for the duration of the dungeon run, and they are not permanent buffs. I'm honestly surprised things are going so well with another companion damage bonus, which we will gladly be choosing, and floor 4 continues that trend. I really hope this is the run that gives us a perfect ring. Now floor 5 is going to be extremely scary. We are greeted with critical hit damage, which is great, but definitely not in our top few choices. We still want more companion damage. Attack is honestly great as well. I'd personally say that if you are using Gent as your slime, you should go with companion damage first, then boss damage and attack damage, but it looks like taking the gamble was the right choice on floor 5, since we went ahead and actually got more companion damage. This ring is honestly perfect so far. Now we have grade on the screen, which we will skip. We have a boss damage attribute, which is perfectly fine considering it synergizes well with our slime gent. And here we will skip the ring grade option again and choose attack to get a little bit of a bonus. Sadly, floor 8 didn't give us anything good, and floor 9 we don't want to pick skill damage, although you might think that skill damage would benefit us, since we do technically want to increase our egg throw damage. So continue choosing companion damage instead of skill damage. Again, this is because Sparrow figurine does scale further with companion damage and not skill damage. The next few floors unfortunately fail to give us any good yellow attributes, and the worst thing that could happen did occur. Instead of getting a metal ring, we had a blue ring show up. We definitely didn't want a blue ring since it boosts lightning strikes damage instead of egg throw. But at least now you understand which attributes to go for when hunting down the new meta ring. I will be posting an updated build guide video soon, so make sure you are subscribed for that video, because I will be showing how we can optimize our damage based on these recent bug fixes. And like I always say, don't forget to leave a like and be sure to subscribe. This way I know you want me to continue making Legend of Slime content. Enjoy!